Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back, guys. We are back. We are live. We are in effect. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, we're good.
Good, great.
Yes.
Well, guys, we are here. Of course, we are so glad to have our audience joining us today.
Yes.
We feel honored that you're here, getting ready to intake and participate in our discussion.
Yes.
Today, I'm going to start us off with recognizing a Black business, as we always do, guys.
Right.
Okay.
All
Right.
right.
And so on today, I want to recognize a person who has really helped the community. They help in the community.
Okay.
You can find them on different platforms, and whenever you need a sweet treat, she'll be there.
All right.
Come on,
sweet treats.
I personally know this young lady. Her name is Nikki Jazzy Sweet.
Yes.
Come on,
Nikki
Jazzy
Jazzy Sweet. I'm talking about Jazzy Snazzy Sweet. I mean, she does cakes, pies. Let me tell you, the banana pudding. I'm not a banana pudding fan like that.
But it's really
But you got different banana puddings with different kind of cookies and all kind of stuff. I would like to say thank you, Nikki, for allowing me to be on your founding committee for your banana puddings and peach cobbers. I mean, she has grown into doing a lot.
Yes,
Wow.
And so she literally has a website where she can ship cakes and pies all across the world.
Wow.
She is in the shipping business now.
All right.
So her information is on the screen. Nikki's Jazzy Sweets.
Yes.
She has a website in jazzysweets.com. Go there. You can order. You can get whatever kind of sweets you need. Her phone number, contact information, 561-510-0519. I'm telling you, you get a sweet tooth. I mean,
You
it's
know
where it's at.
You know. We know
All
where
right.
it's at.
I mean, decorate nice little cakes. I mean, nice little decorative cakes. Now, she done got all kind of fancy on us. So, Nikki, if you're on, if you know Nikki, let her know that we shouted her out.
Yes.
And so, guess what, guys? We will continue with our conversation. Thank you, Nikki, for being our Black business today.
Oh, thank you, Sharita, for highlighting this wonderful Black business.
Thank you.
And so I just want to, again, reiterate why it is that we are here, right?
Right.
And so I actually want to do that with a quote tonight.
Oh.
You know, Sharita is the quote queen. Well,
wow.
no, Carol is
That's
kind of the
really
quote
Carol.
queen. Yeah. But it's transferable.
Yeah.
Now everybody into quotes,
Yeah, now we all
right?
out.
See, that's what happens.
So I wanted to start with a quote. It says, "An unintentional life accepts everything and does nothing. An intentional life embraces only the things that will add to the mission of significance."
Okay.
Wow.
John Maxwell. And
Come
so
on, John.
we are here tonight, as we come every Tuesday night at this same time. We are here to inspire intentional living.
That's right.
All right, so we are here. Let's
we
get it.
We are here.
All right, let's
Woo,
get
we here.
into the conversation.
Oh, I'm nervous, y'all.
I'm very nervous.
On tonight.
I'm very nervous.
On tonight. Don't be nervous.
Okay,
Don't be
great.
nervous.
Thank you.
So we are going to talk about us on tonight. We know that there have been some questions that some of you all have had. Some of you all have already asked, and we have some of those questions ready to go on tonight that we're going to answer for you all.
Oh, Lord.
There are some questions that you hold in that you really want to ask and you haven't asked, but don't worry.
Oh, boy.
We're going to cover it on tonight.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we're going to try to cover all the bases with, you know, the phrase 21 questions, and they know I'm the question.
Yes, you are. And yes,
So-
you are.
We're going to get this conversation started on tonight
Mhm.
about us. Totally what?
Us.
Us.
Oh, we talking about us tonight.
We're talking about us tonight.
Oh,
We answering about us tonight.
okay.
So, as we said, even in our
Nice.
promo, if you got your tea and your cookies,
Mm.
sip and listen and enjoy.
Let me pull out my tea.
So, okay. So let's give a disclaimer.
Let me get
Let's give a disclaimer that the views that will be expressed tonight is that of Totally Unscripted and not of Zenith Radio.
Not offended. But these are
Oh,
questions
God.
that we know that some of you all have and you have already asked. So we're going to answer them on tonight. And if you have any questions while we're going through this, you can put them in the chat. And our admin, I know that she's
Hey,
on.
admin.
Hey,
girl. We love
you so,
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
On tonight.
Right.
So I'm going to just get us started like right out the bat.
All right.
The first question that some have asked and some want to know, are we our sister BFF armor bearer? Let's get it started. Just
wow.
Like just like
starting here.
When
Wow.
I move, you move.
Just like that.
Okay.
Wow. Are we our sisters?
Yes.
Whoa.
And when she moves, we do move.
And we do.
We do.
And we do.
We do.
And
But we do want to say a little more specifics on what we do when it's time for ministry.
Right. And so this is a question that has come about probably 1,001 times because we know that the norm of what people think is the norm. Right. Church people, if you want to call them that. Right. The saints of God. They think that the people who usually is you travel with maybe your pastor or pastors or someone who is at your local assembly.
That has been the trend.
That's the trend. That's the trend. Right. But when you are unique in when God creates and what He assigns, we really let me say this. We have never put a title on who we are to our sister, but our sister.
Okay.
All right.
Be very good. Very good. And so I have grappled with this question because I believe I have some very strong views as it relates to the whole term of armor bearer, right? And so when we look in the book of 2 Samuel 23 and 39, it gives us a picture of the assignment of the armor bearer, right? And back then it was to protect the weak side of the king or the weak side of a warrior, right? And so I can understand that concept, but I also feel like many times the church will take and distort things and turn it into something that God never intended. Okay. And so I didn't grow up in a church where we had armor bearers. So when I first started hearing people talk about that, it was like a foreign concept to me. I didn't know what that meant really. And then when I saw people just kind of following people around and wiping their sweat, and it was just, some of it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, right? And so I think for me, they are not my armor bearers. They are my friends. They're my sisters. And because when I think of armor bearers, I think of a perpetual intern. I saw somebody put this on Facebook the other day. They're perpetual interns that are just here to serve, but never get an opportunity for someone to serve them. Wow. And what makes us different is that we serve each other. Right. There's no hierarchy here. Right. So if Sharita is ministering, I'm behind her 110%. Right. If Carol is doing her missionary work, I'm behind her 110%. Right? It's not like, oh, I can't touch nothing, I can't do nothing because they bearing me up.
Because
but
that
I'm not
has
bearing
become
them
the
up.
stigma.
It is.
With armor bearers and adjutants, and we know, what they are meant to be. But I know for me, we share a deeper spiritual and emotional connection with each other.
That part.
I really feel like we are like that sweet fragrance that refreshes and replenishes the soul.
Here we go.
That replenishes the soul inside doing ministry in the walls of the church, outside of the walls of the church, and even in our personal time, we replenish each other. So
That's right.
So
Yeah. So it's very unique.
it's different.
You know, I think people
we
try to put a label on something
Mhm.
because they don't understand it.
right,
Right.
You put a label on something in order for you to be able to wrap your mind around it.
right.
So I just want to encourage us tonight, do not try to do that with us
No.
because you're always going to get tripped up.
Right.
Right? We're always going to do something that is outside of the mold or the box.
right.
And then you're going to get thrown for a loop. Right?
Thrown for a loop.
No.
And don't get in your feelings. 'Cause
Yeah.
we not in the norm.
Right.
We're not
We're
in the
not.
norm.
We're
We
not
have an
normal.
emotional, we have a tangible emotional connection
Right.
that supersedes one person being served.
exactly
We
Right.
serve each other.
each other.
Yes.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very good.
That was really good.
We serve each
Yeah.
other.
We do.
And we can serve the weak and the strong
We
side.
sure can.
That's ooh,
we sure
there
can.
we go. That part.
We walk along each
Yes.
other.
Yes.
That thing just hit my
Right.
spirit.
Right.
Because sometimes, but when you talk about they would have served the king's weak side,
Mhm.
Right.
but the question is, some of the armor bearers they can't serve the strong.
Mighty God.
So what happens when you can't serve both sides?
Wow.
That's a problem.
Right.
Wow.
And there was one
Wow.
other thing that I wanted to say too about us. We walk alongside each other,
Yes.
as she said, and we create atmospheres and spaces for healing, for love, like our show is on us as friendships. You know, we are those type of people. So
Yeah.
I wanted to say that
And
too
we
as well.
we love, you know, it's
Yes.
nothing against anybody else.
Yes.
Because really, this friendship is not about anybody else.
No.
We didn't even create it based on really us. We just kind of, the Lord led, and we just kind of went with what
did
God
it.
was doing.
God did it, and we're here.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're here, and we're not going anywhere.
You said what?
I say, and we're not going anywhere.
Oh. And then we are not
Yeah.
going anywhere. You
Yeah.
said it like a missionary.
Yeah,
It was missionary.
we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to walk this thing out.
Jesus.
So next
All
question. Next question.
These 21 questions.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hitting hard tonight,
Yes.
missionary Karen.
So the next question that we others have that we know, how do we do ministry with our sister, because she is a pastor of a church, co-pastor of a church, and we're not members of her church.
Mhm.
Ask that
Okay.
again and say it slightly louder.
How do we do ministry with our sister and we're not actually members of her church on the physical role, so to say?
Ooh.
Right.
Okay.
Because
So I'll start that
you want to
answer
start that answer.
since it's pertaining
Okay.
to Pastor Winsome
Yes.
McLean.
Okay.
And so again, we are, I think, and I'm in a place now where I think if people recognize kingdom
Okay.
Mm.
versus
Give me
low-
high five.
okay,
sister.
we high five
All
tonight.
right.
Come on.
All right.
When we look at the kingdom of God,
Uh-huh.
and not just the local assembly, then it's really not a hard thing, because just like we go to our jobs and we are on assignments at our jobs,
Right.
I was talking to someone else and they said, why would you not be able to do kingdom with somebody else?
Exactly.
You go to your church, you go to your job,
Mhm.
and if God gives you an assignment or something to do on that job, you're doing it.
Right.
You in the store and you may get an assignment. That's not your store.
Mhm.
You could be anywhere in the world and God say, do this or do that or help here or help there. If we are servants, doesn't matter that on paper,
Right.
because Lord, see, now y'all try to judge me up.
It's okay.
So when you
speak your truth.
Yeah.
They want to know.
So
They wanna
I
know.
have never, and I'm gonna let the people know this since we're on live, I have never technically, I've always held ministries.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
So Pastor Winsome won't be the first one,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
I do attend Word of Faith,
Mm-hmm.
but before Word of Faith, I was doing ministry at other churches. I served the church for 12 years and never had joined the church.
Right.
Wow.
So this isn't brand new for me.
Mhm.
right? But I think once you attach to a local ministry, here's the key thing though. I still serve at my local ministry diligently.
And well,
And, pastor, because I'm calling pastor right now.
Okay.
We're talking about you in your pastor
and
role.
pastor.
Yeah. Pastor never has tried to pull me or say, oh, come to our church. I made myself an e-member.
Come on. So she's still in my thunder, y'all.
Right.
I was gonna say
Right.
that
I made myself, and not because I had to,
No.
but when God, what we got to get out of is we jumping around and scared to move because we afraid of what others are gonna think.
Exactly.
And
because just like you said, it's about upbuilding the kingdom. We're doing kingdom work.
Yeah.
Look, we are agents in this earth for God.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what church I've attended or I attend or what have you. Am I doing real ministry inside and outside of the four walls of the church?
Yeah.
And we go back and serve our church we came from, our home church.
Our home church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would love for us to come back every Sunday, but we don't. But we love them. It don't change the love we have.
Yeah.
So your question was, how do we do ministry with our sister? And we aren't members. We are kingdom builders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it would never be about being just a member anywhere. It won't ever be.
And we love our pastors.
We do.
We love our pastors.
Yes.
We love Pastor Jonathan. We love Pastor Treacle.
Yes, we do.
I love
Yes.
Pastor Waddell. I can name 1,000 pastors in Palm Beach County that you probably will never know that I have helped.
Right.
Or been assigned to do things in the background for. But guess what? That does not change how we do ministry at our local church.
Right.
I hope that helped clear up some of that question.
I hope it did too. Just know that we kingdom girls, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And I think that as we go from place to place, whether it's in Florida, outside of Florida, we see the manifestation of that. Right. We have never gone to a place anywhere where the two of you have not impacted the people that God has blessed us to be able to minister to. It's never just, oh, Pastor Winsome was here. It's always the team was here. Right? Because y'all know how to connect with people. Y'all know how to be available to people. Like it's just different. Yes. I've seen, armor bearers, they standoffish but nobody can talk to. That's not us. No. That's not how we do things.
Not how we do.
We go in calling out and eat.
And just like we love on each other, we love on others too. Absolutely. As well. Absolutely. We actually go in and we care, and we pick up, we get in and do what we need to do.
That's right.
So we're about.
That was good.
That was good.
So that was good.
And Kara, thank you for asking that. That's what the people asking.
That's what they asking.
Jeez.
Sisters, they asking. Y'all know they asking.
We'll tell them.
It's not a secret.
It's not a secret. It's not.
And it's not deep.
No,
it's not even
that deep.
No, we're not. No.
We're just out here serving the Lord.
That's all. Really, and enjoying it. And really enjoying it.
And trying to live.
Trying to live ourselves. And we're seeing the manifestation when we're out.
Absolutely.
And that's the best part. And that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Because that's what God created us to do. What He created us to do, y'all?
To care for His people.
All right.
Edify the body.
Yes, indeed. So, our next question
we got
is...
more.
Yes, we getting there. How... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I need to go with this question first. Are we starting our own ministry soon or in the future?
Come on, Sharita.
Are we starting our own ministry?
Y'all keep trying to stir me up I see this my night to get stirred up.
Are we starting our own church? They asking these questions.
People are really asking this. So
really.
Gosh, I guess we got to bring clarity to a lot of this because it is out the norm. And people are trying to figure out
what is
it?
And how
did they? Like, how did they develop this?
I Sharita Denise Cromell am not starting a ministry as in a local
Absolutely not.
assembly because I am ministry.
Right.
Come on. Give me another high five. High five tonight.
I am ministry.
Wow.
So I don't need to start a ministry if I already got ministry in me.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, in regards to that question,
Mm.
are we starting a ministry? We don't need to start a ministry
Because
because each one of us are ministry. Pastor Wisdom not trying to start a ministry. She got a church. Our bishop got a church. Like a
whole
church.
church.
A whole one.
Whole church.
With members, how y'all doing? Our other family, brother
Hey.
Mike, shout out. That's our family too.
That's right.
And so,
And they love y'all.
and we
Yes.
love them.
And we love them too.
Child, I'm still learning dialect. But we don't. So no, we don't. We're not starting a church. We're not
No.
starting a ministry.
Because we are ministry.
We are ministry.
We are ministry.
Whether I'm here, there, whether I'm out on the patio, because they know I will holler out anywhere I go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out the window, I will stop my car, jump out the car, holler out, get back in, and here go.
Yes.
And just like we say all the time, we are inspiring intentional living. We're inspiring and wanting to impact communities to build healthy living.
Mm.
That's what
Healthy,
we
come on,
are.
healthy.
That's what we do. That's who we are.
And not
So-
everything needs a label,
No,
right?
It
Like
doesn't.
not everything
It doesn't.
is formalized.
Right.
Like some things just happen organically and you let
That's
them
right.
grow
Let them grow
organically.
into something.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You know, I think it's people that are somewhat insecure that they now, if they were able to cultivate something like that, oh, let's go smack a label on
Right,
it. Let's
right,
go
right.
smack a name
Right.
on it, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Versus no, this is us being.
Being.
This is just how we be. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is just how we be. And we bless God for the
Mhm.
opportunity
Yes.
to be
Yes.
this way together.
Yes.
Right? And so we ain't trying to we already have our name on the roll. Like what else
Right.
do we need?
And
You
even
know?
in this, I just thought about it. So it's not just at a moment.
Oh.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Yeah.
It's an honor and a privilege to do what we do and be who we are.
Yeah.
Because not everyone
Yeah.
can do this.
And God
And
can
God-
trust
Yes.
us. Why? Because there is no motive behind this.
No, not at all.
Like we didn't connect to Pastor Winston because of who she is as far as ministry.
Right.
Child.
Like
I'm just a nobody.
Trying to tell everybody.
about somebody changing.
I mean.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so
right.
all of us come with like Pastor said, a different level of where we are and what we bring to the table.
Absolutely.
And when you have people who can stir up your gift, see the
Right.
problem
Wow. Sharita, watch your tone.
I'm sorry.
Watch your daughter, watch
We
your-
only got a little bit
watch
more time.
daughter.
When people stir up your gift,
My God. Now let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about the stirring
Okay.
that happens when we converge.
Yeah.
When we come together.
When we come together,
on,
it's
man.
just
and it's a natural stir
It's a
up.
Yeah.
natural stir up.
Yeah.
It's an unexplainable feeling, but we just know where each other are going in the spirit, and we just go.
Yeah.
And we're able to tap into different dimensions. We tap into other levels that we didn't even know we could tap into. But
For sure.
the edifying of God.
You okay?
You all right?
Child.
We do.
That-
And we don't even know where it comes
And
from.
we don't.
But
Like,
we trust God, and we just go with
Go
him.
with it.
And we go with him, and we are in the flow.
Yeah.
It's just we know.
Even in this moment, it wasn't like we just knew what we was gonna say
Say.
and answer.
We just
And you see how our tone started elevating. Everybody started elevating. And it was like everybody started getting loud.
because we know why we're passionate about the
Yeah.
things of the Lord.
And we want to clear up
And we
any
wanna clear it up.
misconceptions
Right.
of what and who we are as far as this friendship.
Mhm.
Like we talked about friendship for the last 8 episodes, right? And
Yeah.
so this is how we're bringing it all
Yeah.
together to show you how we live out what we have talked about.
Exactly.
Right. That's good.
Exactly. That was real.
That's good.
We high-fiving all night.
I mean,
Cause I feel it. I'm gonna start sweating.
Yeah.
So
So then, well, this actually brings me to the next question.
All right, we got 5 minutes. Let's make it happen.
Oh, Lord. Yes. How do we manage each other's roles and responsibilities and still connect as sisters and friends?
So let me say this. It's like when you walk into a room and you see tissue paper on the floor.
Okay.
You don't call somebody to come pick it up. You see it on the floor, so you pick it up. That's how we manage our roles and responsibilities. Whenever you need me to pick up the tissue, I'm going to pick it up.
Right.
Whenever you need me to pick up the tissue, I'm going to pick it up. It ain't, oh, this is my role and this and that my role and I can't do this and you can't do that. That is not
You
named
supposed to
among
be there.
us.
You supposed to be doing this. Get over here.
No,
we flow
absolutely
differently.
not. Listen, when we go into a place of ministry, I don't know who's gonna be behind me. I don't know who's gonna be standing with me. It just happens the way that it happens.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's how we manage roles and responsibilities. We don't box each other into any roles or responsibility. If I see the need, I'm going to address it.
Right.
If you see the need, you're going to address it.
Right.
If you see it, you're going to address it.
Right.
It's not, oh, you designated to do this and I don't do that. Like,
Right. Sharita, that was a double high five.
That's
right there. Double.
Now we all pause here. Yeah, and that's how we manage.
That's how we manage it. That's how we manage it.
It's like no delegation of who you are. I mean, it's really only 3 of us, guys.
Yeah. Just us 3, and we make it do what it do.
All us we need one.
Right. We just allow each other space to be. That's what we do. To do what God has ordained us to do, and He has assigned us to do. And we respect each other.
My God.
We respect each other.
That's right.
In different relationships, in different vicinities that we're in.
Yeah.
Whatever role you're in, we respect with the ultimate and the highest of respect.
That's right.
There is.
Absolutely.
And that's the biggest thing I think about it. We laugh, we joke, but when it boils down to it, we respect each other in your position.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we are respected. We respect each other. We value each other. And there is a sense of inclusion. That
Those are
equates
key
to
points.
belonging. You want a sense of belonging, you have to have respect, you have to have value, and you have to have inclusion. And that's what we have here.
Yes.
We have a sense of belonging. So nobody don't have to trip over the other person because everyone occupies their lane, their aisle. I know when this one gets stirred up. She just start looking a certain type of way. And it's just like, okay, give her way. Just go do your and this one, the same. Lord Jesus. So right? So we're not confined to anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
See, I think we got time.
No, we got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
We're gonna have to wait till
we're gonna have to wait till we're gonna have to do part 2.
Let's just do a part 2.
Yeah, we're
I
not
think
even
we'll just
gonna,
do. We'll
I think
do a
we've
part
given
2.
them enough
We
answers
have
tonight.
Yes.
But I do think that we want to make sure that everybody understands we are just friends and sisters.
Yes.
Who are just so happen to kind of have the same. We carry the same spirit.
Yes. That part. That part.
And we know the Lord.
And
And
in an intimate way.
And we very humble in what we do, because it's a lot of times we could say and do a lot of different things, because a lot of different things come our way.
Yes.
But we have learned how to manage our friendship.
Yes, we have.
And we learn how to block out the noise and let some things slide.
Yep. And we know how to put our blockers on and stay focused on our assignment in the kingdom.
Amen.
So
Hallelujah.
we and I know, they say cliches, but we understand. Hear me before we end.
I got you.
We understand our assignment, the assignment that the Lord has ordained for us in this present age. Okay? So I just want us to be clear with everything that we said on tonight.
Yeah, and it's not against anyone. We love everybody.
We do.
We see all our family on here.
We genuinely do.
We got friends and family on
here.
Yes.
Spread the word. We're not going anywhere.
No.
But we are here to impart in all of you.
Yes. Everyone.
Everybody we're connected to. So
we want everybody to get it in.
Because we trying to make it in.
Yes.
I feel a stirring in my spirit. So we're going to end on that note. We're going to tell the Lord, thank you for tonight. We'll see you all next Tuesday for part 2 of our conversation. Thank you for joining us on tonight on Tony Unscripted.